my sister, my co-host tonight, Dr. Tammy, who she's not really, anybody to introduce anymore. I'm so excited that she's here with us. Dr. Tammy Francis. We are so excited to be here today with Umoja uh, Global Network. How are you tonight, Dr. Tammy?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for setting up this time and space for us to connect. It's been a minute since we've been live together. It's been an interesting couple of weeks.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a couple of weeks. And for those that, guys, Dr. Tammy would also talk to us a little briefly about her journey. She just was overseas. She enjoyed herself. I saw all the wonderful pictures. And I told her, we're going to celebrate her. It was her birthday. So I said, oh, but I know that she had a very, very good time with the other queens and sisters. But today, we're also going to celebrate. So happy birthday, happy belated birthday, Dr. Tammy.
Thank you so much. And it is really belated, y'all. Like this is almost 2 months.
Yeah,
But as Coach Janine knows, I'll take it
yes.
because I love celebrating and I already celebrate a whole month. So, I'm
Mhm.
okay with celebrating all year. I'm trying to wait until I'm just a little older before I just take it to a whole year. But right now I definitely still a month
Yes,
and celebrate a whole month. But if we're gonna extend it a couple of months, that's all right too. So thank you. I appreciate you.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what we do. We always celebrate each other because she's definitely an amazing servant leader that I love. I consider her my friend, my sister, definitely somebody,
Oh,
a colleague, somebody that I really, really trust. So I'm so excited that she had a good time, but also because she's also our definitely somebody that we're looking up to, especially for this project that we're gonna talk to you about. She's definitely the expert. Like so, she's definitely one of ours who are help us to publish this wonderful project. So that's why I'm so excited today to be with her tonight, and also other ladies that will be joining us because tonight specifically we're gonna be talking about the power of Umoja. Yes, we're talking
mm,
about this wonderful project that we are almost at the end. So we would like to really extend our invitation again tonight because we definitely we had you in mind. We really want to know that many of you also want to participate. So this is another opportunity we're bringing on the table, so we can definitely you guys can join us because it's just not another anthology project book, but this is a movement. So we would like to talk to you about that. But I hope you had a good weekend with your family, and we you are here because each time here to Moja Global Network, we're coming with tools and strategies so you can be the servant leader you've been called to be. Okay? So, Dr.
yeah.
Tammy, do you want to take on?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. Hello, everyone. Dr. Tammy, strategist, consultant, author, and speaker. I help you move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And in one of the ways that I do that is, like Coach Denise said, was my trip. I went to Marrakesh, Morocco, and that's where I host retreats. So we'll be hosting another one in 2025, but May of 2025. But this past May, we went there, and it was an amazing experience. And the one thing that I can say about that, and the reason I'm bringing that up and going back to what Coach Denise said about me going, is that what we're talking about today, the one thing that I felt about being in Morocco and being in Marrakesh more specifically, because that's where I was this idea of community. And I had the opportunity to go to the beach, to the mountains, in the mountains, and to the desert. So I got to go into several locations besides just the city and those areas. And it was really good to see, like, no matter where I went, there was this underlying theme around those who live there, this idea of community, this idea of unity, this idea that we're helping each other on this journey. And that's a lot of what I'm about. That's a lot of what I talk about, is about helping you on your journey toward more. And that's what my platform is. So it was just really cool that I set up the retreat in that location, and it's also the theme of what I do. It's also part of the foundation of what I do, is this idea of community and creating a community. And even with this particular project, we are creating a community where we can talk about how can we unify in the work that we do. what are some of the things that we can do to bring unity? And so when you talk about my trip, if I had to sum it up in 2 words, it would be community and unity. And I think that's a lot of what we're talking about today. So I'm really excited and about this project. You know, some of you probably seen us live in the past about this, and so we're circling back to wrap this up and finish this after several things have happened. You know, being around the world and some other things. So I'll definitely put that in the chat. So hello, I see you in the comments. So if you are joining us, please make sure you say hello and tell us where you're joining us. Where are you in the world? Because no matter where you are in the world, you are invited to join us on this journey and be a part of this collaborative project. So I will definitely put the links in the chat. So whatever platform you're watching on, you can check it out and click on the link and sign up if you're interested. And so I know we'll get more into that, but I will just toss it back over to you, Coach Janine, so you can kind
Thank
of guide
you.
us to what's next. Because
Thank you
I
so much,
can talk
Dr.
forever.
Tammy. Absolutely not. That's okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I see some people in France and Congo. Hello, hello, bonjour, bonsoir, Alain, bonsoir, Vincent. Definitely, I'm very excited because this project it's been very close to my heart. I've been really talking about this, the power of Umoja, because this is what I know. This is if you can ask me about anything else, this is what I know, and this is what I really lived with among everybody who around me, around servant leader that I always talk about. This is something that's very close to my heart because I've seen, I've experienced the power of unity. You know,
Mm,
I've taken so many projects, you know, in the past, you know, my professional life, in my personal life, and just in general as a team, you know, to me, I really see how you can produce more much quicker. You save time, you save
mm,
money when you have a very good team. Now, you cannot just take on anybody, but be very strategic and very selective because you want to make sure that people who are coming into the project, first of all, they understand the vision where you are going with this project. So that's why I'm so excited with these ladies who have joined me. Definitely, you know, the minute I told them about what I'm about to do about the power of Umoja. They jump on Dr. Tammy, Coach Tina, Dr. Lulu, Pastor Kelly, Dr. Lovella, and Dr. Sandy. So those are the ladies that definitely they approach us, even though tonight they're not here. But I know, they'll be watching the replay. But this is really what we're about to do. It's about showing cases about how the power of Umoja really, united, and how Dr. Tammy was talking about that you definitely see the result. You produce more, you
mm,
bring in solutions, So this is through this book. This is what you should expect. Making sure that you're gonna be reading some of the powerful stories, successful story,
mm,
where all these ladies they have come together on the personal life, spiritual life, and the professional life. They have seen the result of what it takes to be united, the power of unity. This is what are we talking about. So we come to encourage you tonight. If you don't know how to, put a project together, or you don't know how to, align with so many other visionary, this is the book that you really need in your library, that you can be able to discuss with your colleague and even with your team, teaching your mentees how to put it together. So this is really an opportunity for you to learn and to be able to start your own project. If you have an idea that you wanted to start something, this is the way that you can be able to use this book as a tool, so that can be able to guide you in whatever project you want to do, but just to be able to understand in depth the meaning of the power of unity. Dr.
yeah.
Tammy?
And I think, it also, you get to tell your story. You get to,
Mm-hmm.
to tell that story. Not only what Coach Janine has said, is just also, this idea that what you can do with it, how it can propel you into your next, how you can monetize it, how you can use it when you're speaking or when you're engaging. You can even gift it to people, right? And it can be something you can share and inspire others on their journey. And so I really like the opportunities that this particular project offers. It offers so many opportunities for you. So if you decide to join us, we do have a Telegram community. On Facebook, it doesn't allow us to post Telegram links on the in the comments, unfortunately, but I know those of you on YouTube, you may see it. But definitely check if you are able to see it. You can join us in that community to learn more and be a part of us, because we are talking about the power of unity and how best to unify and to unite, and then to create a community. But yeah, you'll get opportunities. You'll have an opportunity to tell your story. You get the opportunity to use your voice. I think many times we are muted in places. We are silenced from saying some of the things that matter to us and that are really meant to encourage. And this is a way to give voice to that, for you to take some time and write out your thoughts clearly, succinctly, and then you have that story to share. But the cool thing is, because it is a collaborative project, it's not just with your audience.
Right.
No, it's with my audience. It's with Coach Janine's audience. It's with Coach Lulu's audience. It's with all of our Coach Tina's audience. It's with all of our audience and those that are connected to them. We always say, it kind of multiplies, this ripple effect, and that's what it does. So your story is going to be heard around the world and be available around the world. And so we hope that you consider joining us on this project. If you know that you can write your story down and you have that story to tell, and you can do it in the next 2 to 3 weeks, because we do have a short turnaround, we
Right.
invite you to join us. We will have other additions, but for this one, we're going to have a tight deadline. And so, but it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be, on and on and on. You can make it succinct and just get to the point. And we'll have some key elements established that we will be sharing with our authors, so they can stay on track and to help you. If you think, well, I don't know what to say, I'm not a writer, da, 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 this is your time. You can be a first time author with us, and we'll guide you into some things that you can say. And then, during the editing process, we'll be going back to help you make that seamless and make it better. And so just know, like, if you have a fear that it's not, you're not sure what to do, and it may not be your best, it's okay. We got
Mhm.
you. We're a community and we're working on this together. And that's one of the reasons I really love collaborative projects, is because we can all work together, we can all support each other. And then what we can do once it's done, like the getting it done, the process of doing it takes some time and some work and some labor.
Oh
But
yeah.
once it's done, the magic that can happen with it is amazing.
Absolutely. And also, what I really like about, this collaborative project, it's because I'll get a chance to learn, through,
Mhm.
your chapter, Dr. Tammy and Dr. Lulu and Coach Tina and Pastor Kelly. So, Dr. Lovella and Dr. Sandy, to me, that is another opportunity to support, what? So I
Yeah.
will learn more about your vision, about, what you're experiencing and your voice. You definitely, you do get a chance to use your voice, but absolutely, to be able to go out there, and like we said, globally. So we are talking about, many of you, really always approach me about, how can I go global, how can I bring my business global. This is a stage, that a platform you don't want to miss this opportunity for you to join us, because like I said in the beginning, this is a movement. We don't want you really to miss out. So make
Yeah.
sure that you have, like I said, Dr. Temi said, we have a very short time. So definitely make sure you've been in touch with me after this show, or even, while we're in the show, you can message me, you can message Dr. Tammy. We can be able to send you the link so you can be able to sign up right away, because we want to make sure that you don't want to miss the deadline. And the most important thing too, we want to make sure that you tell your story in your own voice. You tell your story in your own voice. We don't want to say for you, because again, you never know after telling your story who can be blessed by that, but also reach out to you, so they can be able to collaborate with you, because this platform, Umoja Global Network, it says unity, and that's what it's all about. We are all about united leaders and making sure that we are here to support you on your own journey with your voice and developing your own community. That is all about.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Celebrate your voice. I love that. Because when I think about that, I think about all the things I talked about afterwards. Like, these are the things that we'll get to do afterwards, to celebrate your voice. We'll be able to do that here on this platform, wherever you're watching this. You'll get to do that on each other's platforms, right? You'll get to share that experience, and really get to share and celebrate your voice and the voices of others in the book, on those platforms. And so the amazingness we can create is just limitless. And so I just invite you to hop on board. I just posted the link in the chat, so I hope you can see it. If you can see it, click on it. You can sign up if you already know. You can just sign up. If not, definitely, like Coach Janine said, connect with us or comment in below in the comments on whichever platform you're on, because then we can share and get you into the group and the community, so we can have some of those conversations that will help us as we're planning this out and as we're offering training and guidance
Right.
on how to
Mhm.
do it. And
That
so we come up with ideas together on how we're
right.
going to promote and launch and share
Mhm.
this and all that good stuff. Because I know Coach Janine has several conferences she's planning. I'm planning one in for
Mhm.
May of 2024. And
Yes.
so we'll have other opportunities for you to come on and guest appear, make a cameo appearance if it has to be quick. If you can hang around a while, you can actually come and hang out on those different in those different events and or on the different shows that we have. So yeah, it's going to be
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yes. And also for like I said, the other ladies that are here tonight, they will also get a chance. You can be able to be on the as a guest in the platform, in the podcast. So make sure that you really surrounding yourself with a great team who they can be able to support your project, because while you're coming to support or to join the movement, we also, like whenever you decide to have your conference or to have your project, we can also be able to come and support you, because that it's all about supporting one another, supporting, servant leader who are coming together and in unity, because that's the most important thing. Unity. I mean, you don't know how much you can accomplish when you have the right people, the right team. I have experienced that, just being with these ladies, Dr. Tammy. I don't even, we started talking about this like a long time ago when I used to live in another state. But now we are coming to really to the execution phase. So I'm so excited.
Yes.
And this is really show you the power of unity. So again, I really, really admire you. Thank you so much, Dr. Tammy. You always
Thank
stick around
you.
with me. Sometimes I say, okay, what are we doing today? I just say, okay, let's go,
Yeah,
Dr. Tammy. She's
that's
always
good.
available, guys. To me, it's good to have sisters like this and partners that I can be able to, just to be able to share and they jump on. And that shows you the unity that we have between us and sisterhood. So I love that. Thank you so much again, Dr. Tammy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this project. I'm really excited. I love what it stands for. I love the meeting. I love the collaboration, the community, and all the love that I know will come as a result of this project and that your platform offers. I mean, I'm just really excited to meet all the authors, and let's have some talks behind the scenes and before we come in front of the camera. And so I'm really excited to all the relationships that we'll build along the way. So this is really awesome. Yeah, I can't say enough about how appreciative I am to be a part of this, and hopefully to have all of you,
Yes.
some of you, those of you who have felt it, the
Mhm.
energy that this is something that you need to do, that you know that you have been commissioned and designed and designated to do, that you would join us. Like,
Yeah,
come on in the
come
room.
on. Join the movement, absolutely. So we have this deadline. Like again, we're not gonna change this is the final. So we have the date really around the corner, in a couple of weeks. So make sure that by August the 4th, we already have your chapter. So we can be able, because that's really the deadline. But I don't want you to wait until August the 4th to be in touch with me. I want you to be in touch with me tonight, tomorrow, so we can be able to have a conversation and really welcome you, to the tribe and to the community that we already have on Telegram and and also other platforms, because we really want to work with you and support you along the way. And maybe you might say, well, I never really, like Dr. Temi said, I never really done this kind of project. That's okay. We have the training for that. So we're gonna also place some time in the evening when we can do some trainings, maybe like a Wednesday or like a Sunday. We're gonna make sure that you sign up also, so we can be able to walk you through even with your chapter. So that's not an excuse for you not to join us. Make sure that you're joining us, because I can't wait to have this book in your hand, because you're gonna be able to see your voice will be out there globally, and you can be able to share your story about the power of Umoja, which is the power of unity. So I'm very excited. Make sure you sign up and so we can be able to be in contact with you. And also, there's a lot of opportunity, like Dr. Temi said. In September, we're gonna be able to launch virtually, but also in by November, when we have a conference here in town, then we can be able to see, face to face, and so to many of you gonna be coming to the conference, so we can be able to launch. So I'm very, very excited about that. But first, the first step is sign up with us so you can join the movement. Any last words, Dr. Tammy, before we wrap up?
No, I'm like no, but I'm typing in the chat what you're saying. Make it like I'm making notes, and so
Yes,
I was just you caught me typing. But yeah,
that's okay. But make sure definitely. So in September, we're gonna do, our soft and virtual launch definitely, and then November, that we can be able, we're gonna communicate all the dates, so you're gonna be physically, so people can meet you and all the authors. It's gonna be exciting. So make sure that you're gonna be there if you can. So we want to really to be able to be with you on the journey, because it's all about the power of Umoja, the power of unity, because we really believe in that it's not just a coincidence that you come in and listening to this podcast, but we really make sure that you really also include your voice, because we already know that this is what the Holy Spirit has downloaded in our spirit to do. So this is we are doing it, but we just want to give you the opportunity to join us as a servant leader, as somebody that who just want to share your voice, share your story. This is the time and opportunity, so you can be, people can hear your story, and you can be able to go global as well.
yes. And I love the quote that we have on the actual form. If you want to go fast, go alone.
Mhm.
But if you want to go far, let's go together. Yeah,
Let's go
let's do
together.
it.
Yes,
Let's go
yes,
together.
yes. Let's go together, Dr. Tim. That's why, guys, these ladies definitely, we can be able to support you, equip you, definitely, and also learn from you. That's another thing. We want to learn from each other and all go together. So that's really the vision behind this. So we're gonna wrap up for tonight, but make sure you stay tuned, because we're gonna have some more opportunity for you to hear more about this project, during this week. And make sure that you ask any question, you be in touch with me or the other ladies and Dr. Tammy herself, so we can be able to give you the tools and the strategy, so you can be able to write your chapter and really use your voice the way you
Yeah,
want it.
love it.
Thank you again, Dr. Tammy.
Thank you. And thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolument. Merci beaucoup encore ce soir. C'était vraiment un plaisir. C'est Coach Janine avec Dr. Tammy. Nous sommes en train de parler de ce projet que nous avions commencé depuis un moment, mais là, maintenant, nous allons clôturer. Et nous invitons tout le monde, si tu sens que tu veux vraiment aussi se joindre à nous. C'est ce livre, ça, depuis là, on a commencé à parler de ça. C'est vraiment pour chaque leader. Si tu te considères comme un leader, tu te considères comme quelqu'un qui a un message, en tout cas, n'hésite pas, il faut me contacter. Le titre, c'est La puissance de l'unité. Donc, nous sommes en train de démontrer dans ce livre, c'est quoi, au fait, la puissance de l'unité. Si tu as des expériences par rapport à ça, tu as eu un projet dans le passé qui a vraiment marché, tu peux aussi enseigner les autres comment venir ensemble, comment aussi marcher dans l'esprit de l'unité. Donc, ça, c'est vraiment, ce livre va partager des exemples concrets, comment comment voir des éléments pour enseigner, que ce soit ton équipe, que ce soit même tu es dans le business, même tu es euh, dans le corps du Christ, tu es un pasteur, tu es un leader, on va vraiment démontrer l'esprit de l'unité. Donc, il s'agit de ça. Donc, n'hésitez pas, si vous voulez faire partie de ce livre. Nous allons clôturer le 4 août, parce que nous allons euh, publier le livre. Donc, ça sera en ligne, ça sera en septembre. Puis en novembre, lorsqu'on aura la conférence ici à Dallas, c'est lorsque nous allons aussi célébrer tous les auteurs ensemble. Donc, pour ce livre, l'unité, la puissance de l'unité. Merci beaucoup et n'oubliez pas de me contacter ou bien de contacter Dr. Tammy, Coach Tina, Pastor Kelly, Dr. Lovella, Dr. Sandy et Dr. Lulu. Merci beaucoup et à la prochaine le dimanche prochain. God bless you, and we will see you guys next Sunday. But stay tuned. Also during the week, we're gonna be also coming in with other ladies and also Dr. Tammy. See, probably will be in the evening for sure, so we can be able to continue to encourage you, so you can be part of us. Thank you again for tonight. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, Umoja Global Network, so you can be able to be in touch with us each time we upload a video, so you won't be able to miss it. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye
Goodbye.
bye.